Day 4 of my Getting on Backtrack challenge. I would say this is probably the hardest day. I was going on fire for those first 3 days, and today I haven't gone for a run yet, but I've told myself I will, and to keep myself accountable. But we'll talk about that later when you get into challenges and the gung-ho-ness kind of goes away. But today I wanted to talk about programming for running. And again, I'm not what I would call a runner per se. I'm a guy that does run from time to time and only started doing it consistently at the last year. And so if you're just starting out, realize that running isn't for everyone. It is a great exercise if your joints can handle it. If you got bad joints, ankles, knees, hips, it's not great. It's a lot of pounding. Try biking, try swimming, try hiking and walking instead to stay active. It doesn't have to be the answer. But if you decide to go down the path of running, biggest mistake people do is, one, get the right kind of shoes, get running shoes that work well for you. Two, secondly, build up. Go hop on a walk-run program. So if you haven't done it in a while, walk a little bit, run a little bit, build up. And realistically, distance-wise, you're only going up about 10% each week. So that means if my longest run was 1 mile, the next week, my longest run's gonna be 1.1 miles. And build from there. It's small, but it'll keep you safe. I look at it like if you went into the gym, you wouldn't go bench 25 pounds and then the next day grab a 50-pound dumbbell and bench press that. You wouldn't go up 100% in something. That's ridiculous. So same with running. When it comes to running, I kind of pay attention to how I'm feeling that day. I have an app that's called Morpheus that gives me a readiness score. And so if I'm planning to go for a run and it's giving me a high readiness score and I'm feeling good, I'm going to do one of two things. I'm going to try to get my long run in that day. So a long run, maybe with a little bit faster pace if I'm feeling good. Today I'm like doing okay. It's kind of high 70s. So what I'm going to do is aim to go for a longer run, but I'm going to use my heart rate training. So I'm going to kind of pay attention to my heart rate zone and stay in that 75 to 80% heart rate max and go for more of a moderate run. But I like to mix in my weeks. I like to go for like a short, like 15-minute, like fast-paced run. I like to go for like a moderate length run, so maybe like a 5K, and then maybe like once a week pushing my comfort and distance, so going like 4 or 5 miles. And usually those are what I kind of mix in. So a fast pace, kind of push the tempo. I go for my moderate run with a faster tempo, and then a longer run with is paying attention to my heart rate and just kind of mixing up. So I'm not always going the same distance. I'm not always going the same speed. And like today, I'm just going to base it off of my heart rate. I'm going to go for probably about 30, 40 minutes and just trying to stay within the heart rate zone that my app has selected for me. And I don't know if you can hear that, but it sounds like my Italian coffee I'm making just boiled over to help give me some energy to go for this run. So hopefully you find that helpful. Again, progress slowly when it comes to running and mix in just different tempo running. So if you're into running, give that a try, and give Italian press coffee a try as well if you have one. See you tomorrow.